Have you ever noticed how the very first few moments after you wake up quietly shape everything that follows? Before the coffee, before the emails, before the traffic and the noise, that short window, those first few breaths, can set the tone for your entire day. And yet, what do most of us do? We reach for our phones. We scroll. We read headlines. We check messages we didn't ask for, and immediately dive into a mental to-do list before even getting out of bed. But here's the truth. The way you speak to yourself in those first few minutes matters more than you think. Because your inner voice, what you choose to believe, repeat, and focus on, becomes the lens through which you experience the world. So what if, instead of rushing into reactivity, you slow down just enough to plant a seed of calm, of strength, of clarity? Today, I want to share with you 7 simple but powerful affirmations, rooted in timeless Buddhist wisdom and modern mindfulness, that you can say to yourself each morning. These are not just feel-good phrases. They are mental habits that can shift your energy, your confidence, and the way you show up, moment by moment, choice by choice. So take a breath. This is your moment. Let's begin. Let's start with something simple but truly powerful. 1. I am grateful for this new day. It might sound cliché at first, almost too easy to matter. But take a moment and really feel those words. Because here's the truth. Every morning is a gift, not a guarantee. And yet, how often do we wake up and immediately forget that? We rush into our schedules, our stress, our roles. We forget that just waking up, just being alive, is already something to be thankful for. The Buddha once said, "Let us rise and be thankful. For if we didn't learn much today, at least we learned a little." That one thought has stayed with me for years. It reminds me that growth doesn't have to be grand, it just has to be honest. So tomorrow morning, before you check your phone, before your feet touch the floor, pause. Take 3 slow, mindful breaths and gently repeat in your mind, I am grateful for this new day. Feel that gratitude, not as a task, but as a grounding. It softens your heart, it opens your mind, and it becomes the foundation for everything else that follows. Let's carry that energy with us. Ready for the next one? 2. I let go of yesterday. Let those words sink in. Because whatever happened yesterday, whatever was said, done, missed, or misunderstood, doesn't have to follow you into today. We've all had mornings where we wake up already feeling heavy. A fight from the night before, a mistake we regret, a task we didn't finish. And without even realizing it, we carry those old emotions into a brand new day, like dragging yesterday's storm clouds into a clear blue sky. But here's the truth. You don't have to. In Buddhist wisdom, attachment to the past is one of the roots of suffering. Freedom comes when we learn to release, not forget, not deny, but gently let go. So try this. Before you get out of bed, take a few deep breaths. And with each exhale, imagine your stress, your guilt, your anger melting away, like mist in the morning sun. Say to yourself, I let go of yesterday. Feel what it's like to start fresh, because every morning is a small rebirth, a chance to choose peace over pain. What are you ready to release so you can truly begin again today? Let's move forward, together. 3. I am calm and in control of my mind. Say it slowly. Feel it in your chest. Because the truth is, the world will test you today. Traffic will be loud. Emails will pile up. Someone might say something that triggers you, and your brain will want to react immediately. But here's the thing. You are not your thoughts. You are the observer of them. And in that space between stimulus and response, you have power. The Buddha said, rule your mind, or it will rule you. And I don't know about you, but when I start my day grounded, even the chaos feels quieter. Even the noise doesn't shake me as much. So here's a simple practice. After you wake up, before doing anything else, just sit still for 1 minute. Breathe in, breathe out, and say to yourself, I am calm and in control of my mind. No matter what's waiting outside your bedroom door, this moment is yours. This is where your inner peace begins, not when the world gets quiet, but when you do. Are you ready to anchor your mind before the day pulls it in every direction? Let's keep going. 4. I will respond with kindness. It's a simple phrase, but don't underestimate its power. Kindness isn't just about grand gestures. It's not just giving to charity or saying thank you. Kindness is how you carry yourself, how you speak, how you think, how you choose to respond when the moment gets tough. There's a lot out there that can trigger frustration, traffic, deadlines, a coworker's mood. But imagine if, instead of reacting with irritation, you responded with kindness, not because the other person deserves it, but because you deserve peace. The Buddha said, hatred does not cease by hatred, but only by love. This is the eternal rule. When we meet negativity with compassion, we stop the cycle. We soften the edges of the world, not just for others, but for ourselves. Here's something you can do. Before stepping out today, close your eyes and picture one small kind act, a compliment, a moment of patience, a smile for someone who looks overwhelmed. Even the tiniest kindness can ripple farther than you know. So ask yourself, how will you choose to respond today? Let's move forward with heart. 5. Everything is impermanent, so I will cherish this moment. It's easy to rush through the day without really being in it. But life, every part of it, is constantly shifting. The joy, the stress, the ordinary. Nothing stays the same. In Buddhist teachings, this is called anicca, impermanence. And while that might sound unsettling at first, it's actually a gift. Because when we remember that nothing lasts forever, we're more likely to treasure what we have right now. Even the most routine morning, the steam from your coffee, the quiet hum of traffic, the warmth of sunlight on your face, becomes sacred when you realize it won't always be there. Here's something to try. Pause for just one breath. Notice what's around you. Let this moment be enough. Because this, right here, is life. Not the past, not the future. This. As the saying goes, nothing lasts forever, except change. So let's meet change with gratitude. Let's honor this moment before it becomes a memory. 6. I choose to listen to myself before I listen to the world. Every morning there's a choice we often don't even notice. Do we reach for the outside, the phone, the headlines, the notifications? Or do we turn inward first, toward our breath, our thoughts, our truth? The first voice you hear in the day should be your own. Before the world starts pulling you in every direction, ask yourself, what do I need today to feel grounded? What do I need to feel peace? Try this. Sit quietly for just 2 minutes. Place your hand over your heart. Breathe slowly and gently ask, what is it I truly need today? This isn't about avoiding the world. It's about not letting the world decide who you are before you do. When you start your day by listening inward, you reclaim your time, your energy, your focus. You don't react, you respond. You don't follow, you lead. Let you be the first voice you honor. 7. I am enough and worthy just as I am. Have you ever felt like you had to earn your worth? Like you needed to achieve more, prove yourself, or fix something before you could finally feel enough? The truth is, you don't need to do anything extra to deserve love, peace, or happiness. You are already worthy, just by being here, just by breathing. This morning, as you look into the mirror, I invite you to soften your gaze and gently say, I am enough. I am worthy of love, peace, and joy today. And say it like you mean it, even if your mind hesitates at first. Because this isn't about ego. It's not arrogance. It's about coming home to your true self. When you start your day from a place of wholeness, you stop chasing validation outside. You begin radiating peace from within. Remember, you are not a problem to be fixed. You are a light to be lived. So take a breath and let this truth settle into your heart. You are enough, right now, just as you are. These 7 simple morning affirmations may seem small, but they hold quiet power. They have the ability to reset your mind, soften your heart, and prepare you to face your day with clarity, peace, and grounded presence. So here's a gentle invitation. Try saying them each morning for the next 7 days, just a few minutes before the noise of the world rushes in. Notice how your mood shifts. Notice your energy. Notice how your relationships feel different, even if nothing else changes. Because when you start your day intentionally, the rest of the day tends to follow that same energy. If this felt helpful to you, I invite you to subscribe to the channel so we can keep growing together, one breath at a time. And I'd love to hear from you. Which affirmation spoke to your heart the most today? Drop it in the comments below. Take care, breathe deeply, and may your day be filled with gentle strength and quiet joy.